Professor Vilasnikam from Department of Civil Engineering, Sandhi Polytechnic, Nasik. Today we are going to see a subject advanced surveying for Diploma 3rd semester. Now we will see first course outcome. So course outcome 1 is prepare a plan using plane table surveys. Course outcome 2, prepare a plan using theodolite surveys. Course outcome 3, find distances and elevation using tachometer. Course outcome 4, set out simple circular curve. Course outcome 5, prepare a plan using total station instrument. Course outcome 6, locate coordinates of station using GPS. Now we will see teaching and exam scheme. First of all, for teaching scheme, we have to conduct 3 theory lecture and 4 hours practical per week. Let us go for examination scheme. Examination scheme is basically divided into two sections. First is theory and second is practical. Theory section consists of a 3 hours paper that is called as an end sem exam, that is for 70 marks, and progressive assessment is for 30 marks. So theory progressive assessment consists of a 2 class test and 1 micro project marks. And in practical session we have a external end sem exam and internal progressive assessment. See, both are for 50-50 marks. So if we see a mark distribution, theory carries 100 marks and practical carries 100 marks. That means total 200 weightage we have for this subject. Now let us go for syllabus. Basically, it consists of 6 chapters. So in that, unit number 1 is plane table surveying. Unit number 2, that is theodolite surveying. Unit number 3, tachometric surveying. Unit number 4, curve setting. Unit number 5, advanced surveying equipments. And unit number 6 is remote sensing, GPS and GIS. So let us go for unit number 1, plane table surveying. Now in this session we are going to see a principle of plane table surveying, accessories of plane table surveying with their use, and setting of plane table, which consists of orientation of plane table by backsighting and by magnetic meridian method. So let us start. First, introduction to plane table surveys. So what do you mean by plane table surveys? Plane table survey is nothing but the survey in which field work and plotting work are done simultaneously. If we compare this plane table with a dumpy level survey, in that we have to observe the reading in the field and then we have to calculation in the office or in the laboratory. But in plane table surveying, we have to carry plotting work and observation work simultaneously. Next, this plane table is cheaper than theodolite survey, and basically it is used for preparing a small scale map. And in so many municipal corporation till date we are using a plane table for preparing a plan. As we are observing all the details present in the field simultaneously, that means there is no possibility of omitting the necessary measurements. Now next is principles of plane table survey. Plane table basically works on parallelism, which consists of two principles. First is all the rays drawn through various details should pass through a survey station. And second, the position of plane table at each station must be identical. That means whatever position we have uh, at previous station, same position we must have at current position. So that is nothing but a principle of plane table surveying. Now we will Next is accessories of plane table serving. So these are the accessories of plane table serving: plane table, tripod, Alidade, trap compass, spirit level, U-fork with plumb bob, and drawing paper. Now this picture shows a generalized picture of plane table. Now we will see each accessories in detail. Now this is a well seasoned timber, and it's having a dimension 75 centimeter by 60 centimeter. And again this table is provided with ball and socket arrangement or thread arrangement, so that we can fix this drawing table over the uh, tripod stand of plane table. Now this is a tripod stand. So tripod stand may be of different material. It may be a metallic, it may be a wooden. Now this tripod stand are a foldable in nature. That means you can fold it and you can carry outside the laboratory. Next is Alidade. Basically, there are two types of Alidade. First is simple Alidade and second is telescopic Alidade. Now, generally we are using this simple Alidade for the purpose of bisection. Now, the basic objective of Alidade is a bisection or establishing line of sight. Whenever object to be bisected are in the line of eye level, then we can use simple Alidade. But when the object to be bisected is at higher elevation, then we have to use this telescopic alidade. In case of telescopic alidade, we can rotate the telescope about horizontal axis in vertical plane, so that we can bisect any highest object, that means top of building, top of tower. Next is trap compass. So we know trap compass is basically used for establishing north direction on drawing sheet of plane table. And again, this trap compass can also be used for the purpose of orientation. So this trap compass is consist of a simple magnet which are freely hang along north-south direction. So you can just see here we have provided a scale for a trap compass, and at the center of this scale we have a 0 at both ends. Whenever this needle shows 0 0, then we can say that needle is exactly suspended along north south. Next is spirit level. So we know spirit level is a basic instrument that is used for the leveling purpose. Even if in dumpy level also we are using a spirit level for checking a level of dumpy level. Now same spirit level we are using in plane table also, but in plane table we have to place this spirit level perpendicular to each other. Okay, that means along both sides we have to check the level by using this spirit level. Next is U fork with plumb bob. Now if you see, you have seen this plumb bob so many times, but you have not seen this U fork. U fork is nothing but that is a metallic plate in U shape. Okay, but there are the specification that these pointer are in a line of hook provided below the U fork, and the plumb bob is attached to this hook. Now the purpose of U fork is transfer a ground point on a paper or paper point on a ground. Okay, so that is the main purpose of this U fork with plumb bob. And last is drawing sheet. You know, to draw any survey work or to draw any drawing, we require a drawing paper. So we are using generally A2 size drawing sheet, which can be accommodated on the plane table and which are clamped by clamping pins. Next are methods of setting up plane table. So basically there are three methods or three steps in setting the plane table. First is leveling, centering, orientation. So in leveling we have to fix the tripod stand firmly in the ground so that it will not slide. Then we have to fix a drawing sheet or drawing board over the tripod stand so that we can achieve the leveling. And leveling is done by using spirit level. After finishing leveling, we have to establish a center point using U fork with plumb bob. And orientation is necessary whenever we are shifting instrument from one station to another station. So in that case, we have to perform orientation. Now we will see what do you mean by orientation. So the operation of keeping the table at each of successive station parallel to the position which is occupied at first station is known as orientation. And it is necessary whenever we are using more than one station or whenever we are shifting the plane table, we have to do orientation first so that we can proceed further. Now orientation can be done by using a trough compass and by using a backsighting method. So in case of backsighting, we have to use a Alidade. Now let us see in first figure we can see the AB. So this AB is on paper because that is denoted by a small letter. Whenever letter is indicated by small letter, that shows a paper point, and whenever we are using capital letter, that shows a ground point. So here we can see AB is a small letter line. So this is a line drawn on the drawing sheet. So this is called as a baseline. Whenever line joins two successive stations, that is called as a baseline. In that case, we have to keep holiday touching to point A and we have to bisect ringing rod at B. Whenever we are bisecting ringing rod at B perfectly, we have to measure ground distance AB. And then that distance we have to convert by proper scale and establish it on a paper. That is nothing but AB. Now we have to shift this plane table from A to B. After shifting from A to B, what we have to do? We have to keep holiday touching to point B and then we have to bisect ringing rod at A. And let us see whether that ringing rod at A is visible through holiday or not. If not, then we have to rotate the plane table till we get perfect bisection of ringing rod at A. Whenever we get perfect bisection, we can say table is oriented. Second method of orientation is called as a trough compass, or orientation is done by using trough compass. So in this method, what we have to do, we have to keep trough compass over the table and then we have to establish exact north at station A. Whenever we are shifting this plane table from station A to station B, what we have to do, we have to again keep our trough compass parallel to north direction which we have drawn at first station. And then we have to observe the needle whether that needle is showing zero scale or not. If needle is not showing zero scale, then we have to rotate plane table about vertical axis in horizontal plane till we get exact zero scale of the trough compass. So this is called as the orientation. So thank you for today's session. Now let us summarize what we have seen. We have seen what is plane table, principle of plane table, and setting of plane table. In that we have seen centering, leveling, and orientation. So thank you very much.